Hi everyone, it's Mads from Denim and Butler and I'm here at the Enjoy Music Festival with Simone from Primal Scream. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
So you've just played the Enjoy Music Festival. How did you find it?
Really good, really good crowd. It's quite a young crowd as well, but yeah, lots of fun, really good fun.
So you're heading out on tour soon. How are you looking forward to that?
Oh, massively. This was the first show of the year so far, actually. So just been really excited to get back on the road and get playing the songs live again. I always enjoy playing out live and being on tour with the band.
So you've been into music from a young age, but have you always been attracted to the genre you play now?
I think so. Yeah, I kind of started out in more of a classical music area, but was always into rock and roll. Was always into as growing up as a kid, like Beatles and Roy Orbison and Eddie Cochran, Little Richard through my parents, and I suppose that led on for me to get into bands like the Stooges and MC5 and the blues, lots of blues, that kind of stuff. So it's been like more of a progression of finding out what I like. But I'm happy where I am now.
So being a female musician in kind of a world that's mainly dominated by men, have you found it hard to kind of get your place and fight to the top?
I get asked that quite a lot, and it's funny because I find there's probably more sexism, if you want to put a word on it, in the business side of things. Whereas when you're in a room with musicians, whether you're female or male doesn't really come into it, and everyone's like, what's it like being a female musician? And I'm kind of like, well, I don't really see myself as that, so I don't feel like I don't see myself as anyone different, like in terms of competing with the sexes. And I think it's really important to be judged on your merits and your ability. And really, when it comes to music and musicians, it's a really accepting world. And I've never really come up against any animosity or any difficulty or any misogyny directly. I used to work at a couple of record labels, and I did there, and it's very interesting. But I think, people who are really musicians and artists, they don't really like to bring those kind of ethics to the table, so to speak. So, it's kind of like going to someone, what's it like being a female lawyer? That's a very male-dominated industry. Or what's it like being a female dentist? And I think I never wanted to play up to it, and I never wanted it to be a reason that I don't get anywhere. I just think, when you're an artist, your work speaks for itself, and be really good at what you do, be really dedicated, and just, just keep on doing what you do in a way.
So do you have any tips for aspiring female musicians?
Really learn your craft, really be as good as you think you can be, get out there and really meet lots of musicians and people and play with lots of different people. It's really good. It's okay to kind of be at home and sit on your own and sort of really want it, but you've really got to get out there, join a band, meet different producers, meet different engineers, play with lots of different drummers. If you're a bass player, if you're a guitarist, play with lots of different bass players. Just don't just learn your style, learn lots of other people's ways of doing things as well. But join the band, get out there, play live, get your confidence playing live, find your style, I suppose. You do that by playing as much as possible, and just don't let anyone deter you from really doing what you want to do. Don't fall into that you're a girl, or don't fall into that you're not this or that. Just really get that kind of base self-confidence in what you do.
So do you have a message for all of your loyal fans?
I don't think I have fans. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. But if I have any fans, I love you all to bits if I do. I think a lot of the attention I get comes from being with the band and in the Scream, and I adore those guys, so all of their fans have been so massively welcoming to me. But I think anyone who supports what another person does is really a lovely thing to be on the end of. I think when you start doing this, and if even one person comes up to you and says, "Hey, well done," it's like, oh, that's just nice. It's cool. But any message, just wow. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for chatting.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure you check out Primal Scream and come back to Denim and Butler for more. Bye.